Hi, everybody. I just wanted to walk you through now that you have Pearson. It's at the Pearson Mastering website. It should be bookmarked in your APHG folder. You can do both the e-text bookmarked and the study area. You'll want to have both of those separate. When you click on the Pearson e-text, it just takes a while to get there. So you want to click that and bookmark it with a little star, and then go to the study area. You should have already done that. The study area looks like this, and this is going to be really important. Towards the end of each chapter, I will say go to the Pearson study area. That is different than the College Board study area. So we have three websites that we're primarily dealing with: Schoology for everything I create, Pearson for everything the book has created, and then um, College Board for everything that the AP, SAT people, College Board do. So anyway, here's the study area. You will launch it, and you will want to start going through all of these different things. I will be assigning different videos that you will go through. You'll notice when you click on geography videos, there's two different video links. One is Google Earth virtual tour videos, and one is geography videos. So you'll want to make sure you know that's where you find those. And you'll notice there's a whole bunch. They're all laid out by chapter. So then you want to go to, when you're done, there are study by chapter. When you go to study by chapter, you click the link you want, and underneath, here you go, chapter quiz. There's a quiz at the very end of all of there's a lot more videos and pictures than there are quizzes. So you'll want to take this chapter quiz. So if I say take the Pearson chapter quiz, you need to remember that you're in the study section for Pearson. And you will go through, and you want to use your notes, you want to use your book, and you want to do the best that you can. For these practice quizzes, if you are broken up into study groups, I am okay with that as long as you are talking with your partner or your group and really helping each other understand the material. What you do not want to do is just go through and say, okay, what did you get? Okay, and somebody else is telling you all the answers. You're going to go through and you're going to get 100%, yay, because somebody told you all the answers. But then for the whatever really counts, whether it's a test or whether it's a production, you're not going to know how to articulate that. Which means to express yourself about it. So you really need to make sure for every one of these, it's okay if one person in the group maybe knows more than the others because they did more reading. By them explaining it to other people, it's embedded in their mind more than it is anybody else's. So teaching it is okay. Don't get angry if you feel like you're the only one in the group that knows it. You're probably the only one that is going to be fully prepared, because now you're doing the second step of really explaining it to somebody else. And the research all shows that if you're teaching the concept to somebody else, that you are understanding the concept. So anyway, some of you work much better independently. Obviously, you can go through and do that as well. So that is the study area. The home page just has a lot of information. So I will not be providing the link for this because I'm expecting that it is linked up here. I can't even provide you my link because it probably won't work because it's for instructors. Okay, so good luck and start going through, the reading, everything you can. There's also study guides. When you go to Word Study Tools, there are flashcards down here. And you can go to those. It takes you out to a little bit of a different place. But this is also, maybe you want to, you don't need to create a deck. I guess, I'm sorry, I haven't really, these are not as useful as the other ones because you can't tag whether or not you know it or not. So I'm not super happy with these, but you can remove the cards that you already know. I guess that's the option, right? If you know what a resource is, let's see, you go back one, map scale, click it to get the answer between the size of an object on a map and the actual size on the Earth's surface. If you knew that already, you could just remove the card. So you end up with only the cards that you do not know, and you can study those. So they're not terrible, but there is another place that takes you, I think it's actually in the place where, let's see, it actually took us out of there. Oh, where the e-text, let's see, I think it might be in this part where the e-text is. It's funny, they take you to a whole separate place. This platform is not the easiest to navigate, but again, that's why you have things bookmarked. Notice how long it takes the e-text to come up. Over here, this menu up here on the e-text is where they have the study cards that are better. Okay, so that is those are the ways to study with these cards. Notice these cards are different. Um, these are different vocabulary, everything. But goodness, if you know all these cards, you're in a good spot. And this way, you can tag, star the ones you don't know, and put them back. You can shuffle. You can do it that way. But it's good to not go to a new card until you know these three. Learn these three. Okay, don't keep going back in the deck. Only when you know all three of these, okay, then you would go to the next one. But then keep going back. So when you're doing flashcards, make sure you're not just doing this, what I'm doing. Just click, click, click. Maybe I want to read it. Okay, I'm going to read it. Then I'm going to go to this one, read it. Okay, click this one, look at the back, click it again. I'm just going to keep looking at them. You don't do anything that way. The best part is to actually do this out loud. So you want to make sure you're saying that out loud. Behavioral geography, talk to yourself. People in your house will think you're crazy, and that's absolutely fine, because when you talk it out loud, it is staying in your head. So only do 3 cards at a time. Only when you know those 3 cards, then will you go to the next card. Okay, learn that one. Then go backwards. Then just do those 4 cards. And just try to do like 10 cards a day or so. But don't try to wait until the end. That is all about the Pearson study stuff.